Since I have a barker in the apartment, this is the culprit. Small dogs, fucking barkers, this guy all day long. It's very annoying, just want you to know. And now, all the world can know that you're an annoying barker. He's adorable, everybody goes to me, he's so beautiful. I don't know why my imitation of other people just automatically, old Jewish woman frame dresser, but whatever, anyway. So, I'm posting this today because, well, I want to talk about what I'll be posting on this channel. What you guys can expect from me. And I know I've been annoying everybody with subscribing to my channel. Please, oh pretty please. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Not sorry for spamming you guys. If you're an artist, it's the same exact principle as asking somebody to come to your show. Hence, some of the artists that I know automatically subscribe. Thanks again, very much appreciated. I guess it's like a mutual respect type thing. Even though I don't know that I consider myself an artist. But anyway, proceeding forward. So yeah, what kind of content can you expect from this channel? He really wants to run away, but every time he does, he barks and fucks up my video. So I can't do that. Not yet, at least. You gotta learn not to bark, buddy. Then I'll let you free. Anyway, so I know you've seen me talk about the Big Critique podcast. So number one, this entire channel is gonna be the Big Critique Network because I'm gonna be posting more than just a podcast. I'm going to be getting into self-help because I think I can generally help people with things like anxiety and depression. Not a doctor by any means, but I've gone through things before, so I would just sort of reiterate to you things that help me get better over time. It's a long time process thing. Yeah, sure, I can speak English properly, right? I don't know why I'm giving myself a channel here. But I'm going to do that, and then in the future, I don't know how long this is, what timelines are, but in the future, you can expect to see some content, like, webisodes and stuff. I have a script that I'm writing, that I'm it's a down the line thing. But for now, the podcast, circling back to that. A lot of you have been asking exactly what's going to be, and everybody's been telling me, excuse me, you have to find the niche. You got to find yourself a niche and go with that. And I'm just like, all the good niches are taken. I think there's market share for everybody after reviewing everybody's, like a whole bunch of videos. So the Big Critique podcast, what I'm turning this into is essentially I'm going to ask either people who are specialists of their fields, or just straight up entrepreneurs, or wantrepreneurs, somebody that's not quite an entrepreneur yet but wants to get there. I'm going to ask them to come on and we can talk and we can critique their business or their aspirations, what they can do, what they should be doing, what they are doing. That's fantastic, things like that. So yeah, that's what I'm turning the Big Critique podcast into. I already have 2 guests lined up for sure. I think a third one. I'm pretty sure he said yes in his nonchalant sort of way. The first guest I'll be having, and this is on me, this isn't on her. I'm just sort of waiting until I get my equipment proper, because right now I'm doing all of this on a Samsung phone, and well, I don't really want to have a guest here and just record everything on my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I feel like I can do better for you guys. So I'm gonna invest in a little bit of equipment, some cameras and mics, and have her on. Not going to tell you who she is right now. I will just tell you that she runs her own non-for-profit. She's had it for a while, and she's been a good friend of mine for quite some time. And I know that she is just a general do-gooder, and so she'll be on shortly. I'm hoping to do it next week. This is the holiday weekend, so as long as she has time next week and I can get my equipment and my shit together, love to have her on. And talk about her venture, so things like that. And yeah, so I guess that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I wanted to give you guys some specific as to what you could expect, the value that you'll be getting out of subscribing to this channel. Now, to get into the actual subscription of this channel, there's 2 things that you can do. So you can hit the subscribe button. Thank you, much appreciated. And for those of you who don't know why I want a subscription because I want to be able to monetize eventually. Sorry, my Star of David just shined for a second. I know. I like anybody else who gets into making content for YouTube. I want to make some money eventually. I'm not gonna dance around it. I want to do that. But I only want it if I deserve it. So if I'm making content that's valuable to you, you subscribe. That will allow me. Allow me to do a few things. So when I get to 100 subscribers, because people ask me what's the name of your YouTube channel, and I can't really tell you because unless you hit 100 subscribers, you can't actually change the name of your channel. It's whatever generic letters and number sequence that they give you in your URL. Once you hit 100, at least I believe, from what I read recently, it's once you hit 100 subscribers, you can name your channel. Now, once you hit 1,000 subscribers, in addition to X amount of hours, I think it's 10,000 hours of playtime, something like that, some kind of a crazy number. So this isn't an overnight process. This is going to take a while and a lot of posting on my end. Then you get to start to monetize. So that's why, no, I won't be making a living off of your views anytime soon. But I want to start now. Maybe in 5-6 years, this could be my career and I could bring you value. Because that's the most important thing to me. I mean, subscriptions are great and all, but I really want to bring everybody value. That's the way you really build something. And so, I'm gonna tell you guys, for those of you who are even a little bit interested in maybe starting your own thing one day, I think he wants to go. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. Do you want to go? Are you gonna bark? Are you gonna bark? He doesn't want to look at me right now. He's like, yo, you best to get off me, bro. Go ahead, Mas. Go. For those of you who are even remotely considering your own YouTube channel one day, the first mistake that I made, and it was a rookie mistake off the bat, and it's what every YouTube video will tell you not to make, this mistake, which is why I'm probably going to come down with begging for subscriptions like I'm fucking, a bum on the train. Can I have a subscription, please? Could you imagine people on the train? Can I please have one subscription to my proper? No, I'm not gonna, that's fucked up. But could you imagine if people started to go through the fucking trains begging for subscriptions to their YouTube channels? That'd be kind of funny, actually. I'm calling that out. Anyway, no one's gonna do that. I considered it. I didn't consider that. I'm kidding. That'd be so awkward. What would I even say? No, I'm not gonna branch off into that. Anyway, so the first rule that they tell you when starting a channel, first thing not to do is worry about subscriptions and views. You put out content that you believe in, that you're confident in, and you build on that. And over time, you can ask for a subscription here and there, I mean, maybe I'm right. Maybe I should be asking for subscriptions the way that I am. And I know a lot of people have told me that I will have to hustle for them, so that's what I'm doing. I'm hustling for them, but I'm not as concerned anymore with subscriptions and views as I am just bringing you guys content that will actually be of value to you to watch. Not sure how I can do that, but hopefully I can. So I want to circle back to the Big Critique podcast. So one reason, that's some chicken for lunch. Homemade chicken wasn't bad at all. Not that tasted like chicken. That'd be disgusting. No, never mind. I'm gonna keep going now. So the reason I want to do the Big Critique podcast. So for those of you who don't know, I have been a web developer and designer for quite some time now. And I'm employed, I have a full-time job, but I've been doing freelance and business consulting within digital marketing on the side for quite some time. And what I want to do is, so first of all, when it comes to this, I have finally taken out a domain name, bigcritique.com. It's a coming soon thing. You can go there if you want to, but it's not ready yet. I'm still building it. It's pretty much just going to show you what type of services that I offer. But also, so the reason I'm doing all this is because I want to sort of connect the way that I want to try at least, because I don't know if people are going to be down with this, but I guess we'll see. I want to connect the people that I work with in the digital space to these podcasts, sort of, so I've tried this once before, and it's not as easy as it seems to get somebody who you're doing freelance for to say, yeah, I'll come on your podcast, sure. Because a lot of things are more private. But I'm going to try to bridge that connect and, bring those people on that I'm working with and talk about their business. They can say how they like my work, whether they liked it or they didn't. I'm always open to critique, hence the name Big Critique. So that's pretty much it. That's what this channel is going to be about. That's what you can expect. So again, I'm hopefully going to have my first guest on this week. You guys can look forward to that. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your past, current, and future subscriptions. Wait, no, it was a weird wink. No, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm terrible at this shit. Anyway, I can't be cheesy on YouTube. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your past, present, and future subscriptions. Just like right, click the mouse, click, subscribe, and follow. Oh, I don't know if I got to that before. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained, I feel like. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. When you click the subscribe button, it's like you're just friending me on Facebook. If you actually hit the bell next to it, that means you're following my shit. So if you actually want to get value from my channel, hit the bell next to it, and you'll actually get notified when I post something new. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to let you go. If you've been watching this long, thanks. Appreciate it. Always open to comments and all that shit. So, bye.